Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, fighting out of the blue corner this evening, he stands 5 feet 8 inches tall. He weighs in at 155.8 pounds. Fighting out of Kankakee, Illinois, Nico Jefferson. His opponent tonight, fighting from across the cage out of the red corner this evening. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall. He weighs in at 154.4 pounds. Fighting out of St. Louis, Missouri, Luis Felipe.
Jeremy, I don't want to jump to conclusions, but something tells me both these guys rocking out tie shorts, they're going to do some kicking.
I think that you might be right.
Okay.
Felipe is known for his strong kicks. Again, both of them starting out. Nice head kick from Felipe.
Yeah, beautiful high kick. Nice calf kick answered by Nico Jefferson, though.
Jefferson catches, throws the right hand right back at Felipe.
Yeah, you can already sense the power and pop both these guys have, not only in their legs, but in their hands, too. Some serious, potentially damaging shots that these guys can throw at each other.
Felipe told me he's, big hands.
Follows it up with a three-strike combo, finishing on a low leg kick. That is beautiful kickboxing, Jeremy.
Both of these fighters showing very good technique.
Very crisp, extremely crisp. You know, I know Nico Jefferson said he might want to start this earlier, but whatever he's been doing has been paying off because his technique is solid.
Both fighters very respectful of the other one's technical ability as Felipe looks to get this fight to the cage.
Yeah, and both these guys worked with some UFC veterans between Ebersol with Jefferson, Felipe with Kyle Watson. Let's see if they use that wealth of experience to maybe try to take an advantage in one area or the other.
Yeah, as they say, definitely iron sharpens iron, and to be in a group like that, as we see Jefferson with a big takedown, that always helps.
Yep, he clinched takedown right in the mouth. That's what I mean. Who's got a ground game? Who's got a little bit of it all? This isn't just a kickboxing fight. Now can Felipe use his jiu-jitsu to get back to at least a guard, half guard, not get damaged? How good is Nico Jefferson's top game? We're going to find out.
He's doing well here, keeping the pressure in half guard.
He is. Luis did a good job of getting an underhook back. Still his posture's controlled, but that underhook's going to save him a little bit of damage of getting smothered.
A lot of heavy pressure coming out of Nico Jefferson, starting to land those shots. Under 1 minute remaining here in round one.
And a little bit of blood trickling into the eye of Luis Felipe. Let's see if that starts to play a factor in between rounds, if this makes it to the second. By the way, Luis Felipe does a good job getting a guard back. His guard's open right now, but he got himself into that position. Hasn't absorbed too much damage, so staying active off his back. Good work by Felipe.
Nice hands coming from the bottom from Felipe.
Yeah, he's staying active. He's doing a really good job from bottom. Nico Jefferson, if he wants this top position, is going to need to open up a little more on top.
Felipe looking here, stepping around.
Yeah, he throws up a triangle, then turns it into a little step over. Load.
Again, touch of the gloves. Felipe takes the center of the cage.
Eats a nice stiff jab for his efforts of taking the center, though.
Huge overhand right coming from Jefferson, following up with the kicks.
Big hook.
Jefferson starting to swarm. Felipe wants none of it, shoots for the takedown. Nice sprawl there, though, coming out of Jefferson. Back to the feet for both fighters.
Yeah, and that's what you want to do as a striker, Jeremy. If you sprawl, you want to sprawl and get distance. You don't want to sprawl and grab a head. You don't want to sprawl, turn to grappling. You want to sprawl, put pressure, create that distance, and get back to your feet. And that's exactly what he did. Kudos to Nico Jefferson to not giving up that takedown and to just going right back to the world he wants it in. You dictate where you want the fight to be.
Again, those jabs appear to have opened up that cut on. What combination out of Nico Jefferson.
Overhand to lead hook. And he keeps kicking that low calf. Luis Felipe has long, strong legs. So he's trying to really, looks like, chop away at that calf to maybe take away a little bit of that lead leg.
So far, as we are into round 2, the story has been Jefferson's power.
Yes.
Those heavy, heavy-handed shots are doing a number on Felipe, but Felipe comes right back.
Yeah, Felipe comes right back. He's looking to force a clinch, maybe steal a takedown, see if he can make something happen on top, which is at this point probably a smart tactic. Good redirect. Again, that power of Nico to redirect him and clinch, take him down. Really just kind of ragdoll him in that over-under position.
Jefferson almost looks to be in a different weight class. He is so much bigger than Felipe.
He is. And Felipe does have some height on him, so he's a little longer. I wouldn't say leaner, but just a little bit of a longer build. But yeah, man, Nico's a powerhouse. He is stacked for this weight class.
Under 1 minute remaining here in round 2.
Now, with those long legs, Luis Felipe just did a smart job. He tried elevating him with the butterfly hook, getting that elevated, maybe try to sweep. He needs to go back to things like that because it looks like Nico's content to just stay in a guard and land shots in order to keep this position.
Now, this has to be frustrating Luis Felipe from this position. As we are down to 30 seconds remaining in round 2, he can't make any space. He's not able to hip bump. He's got to do something, but this has to be frustrating.
Extremely frustrating, especially for someone who's naturally a striker or maybe has jiu-jitsu submission attempts for a guy to just be smothering you, following your hips. Yeah, that is really, really frustrating.
10 seconds remaining here in round 2. Final round. A lot more level changes here coming out of Felipe to start the third and final round. Looking for a hip bump, trying that whizzer.
And again, right to that strong body lock, but this time Felipe defends it. He didn't have the cage to smother him. We can just hear the thud of those leg kicks off the forearms, even the ones that are checked. Wow.
Oh, straight to the cup, ladies and gentlemen.
Just to even be a spectator, a fly on the wall for both those two. All 4 of those competitors are solid Class Act competitors.
Here we go. Nico Jefferson back into the action. Jefferson throwing that lead left hook. Those hands landed.
Yes, they did. Felipe rushed in, ate a few short shots. And see, this is, hey, pull the trigger, sell out. Nico doing a great job of controlling his body in the clinch so he can't really get that level change off and get a solid takedown attempt, even really going.
Knees to the body. They're coming from Felipe, swimming for that underhook position.
Yeah, doing a great job of pummeling. His head position is good. He's landing some solid knees against the cage. You know, this is just what you'd want to see more of in those first and second rounds. And now the takedown comes. Whizzer by Nico, but he's going to land it. Yep.
Heavy chest pressure halfway through the third and final round.
You know,
Luis Felipe has to do something. He cannot be content to sit here in half guard and just land damage. He's got to look to finish this fight.
Yes, he does. And just raw power from Nico Jefferson. He just powered him over. Wow. Even with Felipe trying to butterfly sweep him on the way back, there was nothing there. Strong hips from Nico Jefferson.
1 minute, St. Louis, let him hear ya.
Luis Felipe trying to work that butterfly guard to get position, able to stand back up.
Now trying to force a guillotine. This is what I was talking about, Jeremy. If he wants this, he's just got to make something happen. Great job from Luis Felipe trying to get after this.
30 seconds remaining here in the third and final round. What can Felipe do to finish? Nico Jefferson looking to take it himself.
Yeah, this is the way you want to finish a fight if you're down, by just trying to go get after it.
Big knee from Felipe.
Felipe
Heavy
looking
hands
for
coming
it.
from Felipe, 10 seconds.
Looking to finish.
Oh, Felipe's rocked him. But
Wow.
it's not enough as he will go to the judges' scorecards.
Ladies and gentlemen, going to the scorecards this evening, your winner by split decision out of the blue corner this evening, Nico Jefferson.